What is going on, guys? It is Tony from Lone Paintball. Today we are talking the Carbon SC Pro bottoms versus the infamous Pro DNA bottoms as well.
And why? Because who's the best source for paintball?
That is going to be LoneWolfPaintball.com. Before we jump on into this battle of some of the best soft goods on the market, head on over to pbswagbag.com. Use our code LWP10 at checkout to save 10% off your first monthly subscription.
Question for you.
Go ahead.
Because I know them carbon bags are washable.
Yeah.
Are the PB swag bags washable?
No, they're not. Once you open that bag, it's you're not going to be able to wash it. Speaking of washable, Mark, we're going to hop right on into this. Price points, the SC Pro bottoms, these are $110 retail, and the slide pants or bottoms by Infamous, $130 retail. Biggest thing you're going to notice right off the rip is the SC Pro bottoms, as always, carbon soft goods come in a washable case. So you're going to peel the sticker off here, you're going to get rid of the tag, and then you're going to have a case you can throw these in after a hot, sweaty day of paintball, throw them into the washing machine, cold water only, and you'll be able to wash them right on spot. So do you want to do kind of a side-by-side comparison, Mark, or just go dive into one and dive into the other?
Yeah, I'm more curious on what the differences are, so side-by-side works.
Okay, cool. So we're going to take, obviously Carbon has the nice padding. To keep your padded pants protected, they put more padding in there.
I wouldn't want the pads to get padded.
No, you don't want the pads to get hurt. So we're going to pull that out, and we're going to take these bad boys right on out. So first look. Throw those out there, Mark, so you can get a nice little camera on those. Carbon down the side, and then we'll take these off the cardboard hanger and go from there.
While you're doing that, do you wear either one of these, or do you wear a normal like slide short?
I just wear a normal slide short. Both of these are compression fit. These are like, it reminds me smaller snake guys, Dorito guys, your 1-2 players. I'm a bigger dude. I sit in the back, and I like to be not too restricted, so I just wear normal slide shorts. But these are made by pro players for pro players, so we'll just want to go back and forth.
Yeah, feature for feature.
Okay,
Start at the waist.
Both of these are moisture wicking and very, very flexible, as you can see. I mean, you're not going to be restricted too much, but I just don't feel, personally for me, I don't want to feel just all bunched up. So very, very nice. Padding all the way down from the top of the hips through the thighs and then into the knees as well. I believe they call these it's a 9-panel protective system by Carbon. Same on the other side. Top of the hip, obviously, all the way down through the knees and the thigh. I do like that they have zippers down here. So depending on if you're wearing boots, if you're playing a snare game, or if you're in tighter cleats, you can actually use these zippers and have whatever fits your comfortability level. You can either keep it loose or tighten it up if you want to. So that's definitely a nice feature by Carbon. Not to mention, Mark, for me, the most protective point here, it's got the groin pad. So no one's trying to take a shot to those bad boys. We're going to move on over to the Infamous ones for now. Also, you'll notice on the Infamous, you've got protection up here if you take a hip slide. It's also got that nice stretchy moisture wicking material as well. And then down through the knee area, you've got that. So there's going to be no need for knee pads on there if you're going to be wearing these bad boys. They don't have the zipper on the bottom though, but it is, like I said, flexible. So if you're wearing anything bigger than cleats, it'll also fit around those as well. And once again, you've got a nice padded groin area, which is very important for a lot of paintball players out there. And there's no zippers or anything up in the top area where it goes around your waist. It's just stretchy and very flexible.
Okay, so side by side.
Okay.
The Infamous waistband is obviously thicker, but is it more elastic, or is it hidden in the Carbon?
Well, I would say, no, I mean, they're both stretchy. So obviously, depending on what waist size you have, I mean, they're going to go uncomfortable and then they're going to cinch up on you. So I mean, like I said, depending on what waist you guys are, they're both very flexible. There's not too much restriction there.
There's no kind of tacking on the inside, is there?
No, not on, that's what I was looking for. Not on either the Carbons nor the Infamous. So I figured they would be like a layer, but that might get uncomfortable around the waist.
All right, crotch pads. Who's got a bigger crotch pad and which one is more padded?
All right, Mark. Throwing me through the loop here. Who's got the bigger crotch pad? It's definitely going to be Infamous. Infamous up here looking like an Easter egg. And then you've got the Carbon ones. Looks a little bit interesting there. And thickness-wise, flexible. Yeah, definitely the Infamous has more padded in your front groin area, no doubt about it.
Okay. What about side pads then? Let's
Side
do,
pads, I will
hips.
give this to, I'm going to give the side padding to Carbon. They're running literally their 9-panel system. You've got it starting up at the top of your hip all the way down through your thigh area and then going into the knees. You can see with the Infamous ones, it doesn't have that. You've got your side up top and it doesn't run straight down. You've got your big gap here and then it goes down into the knee area. So you're definitely missing padding throughout here, but doesn't mean it's a bad protective pant. You're just going to be more free and less restricted. So if you're looking for more padding, go with the Carbon because it runs all the way down. If you want something more free and less restrictive, definitely go with the Pro DNA, no doubt about that.
Okay, whose knee pad is thicker? Because I'm a runner and like I bounce off my knees.
Whose knee pad is thicker? All right, we've got them side by side. Oh, it's really close actually. They're thickness-wise, I think they're the same. The Infamous ones seem a little bit harder, but they're both, I don't know, 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick. So I think they both did a pretty good job. And like width-wise, more protection. Their Carbon might have a little bit more on the sides, but overall, roughly about the same in the knee area.
And then just dumb question, I wouldn't wear other knee pads on top of these, right?
Personally, for me, no. Since they already have built-in knee pads, I'm not going to put another knee pad on top of that. You're just going to feel way too bulky. When you go to take off to run, I mean, you're probably not going to go anywhere fast if you've got double knee pads on. So I would just wear your normal paintball pants over top of these and call it a day. Just trying to think if there's anything else on the inside. Yeah, they're, like I said earlier, they're both very stretchy, moisture wicking, extremely breathable. Like, you know, if you're playing scenario, or obviously these are more of a tournament style pant, you're going to be in for a long day at the field, so you want something that's not going to be super cotton or anything like that. So
maybe kind of a weird question. Do you feel the seams on the inside? Like on some paintball pants when I'm just wearing knee pads,
yeah,
I can feel like the seam rubbing against my leg. It feels like little pokies or something weird, like just irritants.
They're really not that bad. It's pretty smooth on the inside. I think it has a lot to do with that material that they're using. So it seems pretty smooth, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm running out of ideas.
Nothing super irritative there. I did notice on the back where the knees would bend on the Infamous pants, you do have mesh ventilation, which is also very important. Behind the back of your knees, as you guys know, not cool to talk about, but you're hot and sweaty back there. So you're definitely gonna want some wind, some breathability. You can see the nice mesh there. I'm going to flip the Carbons over before we close this out and see what they're rocking with. It doesn't look like they have that same mesh like the Pro DNAs do, but still, I mean, I'm sure you got some little breathability there as well. So obviously both of these top dogs on the market, they both have their pros and their cons. The SC bottoms are, like I said in the beginning, 110. The Pro DNA bottoms are 130. And you guys already know these things are available, LoneWolfPaintball.com.
Bye-bye.